Alright guys, this is bulk day 28, almost 1 month already. It's going by fast. Today I woke up at 189, basically 188.9, 189, and yeah, so today will be the second day that I'm eating 3600 calories, and we're gonna see how long I will be at 3600. If I feel that the same thing was happening with 3500, I will raise it again, but we're just gonna have to wait and see a few days. So no more assumption of how long I will stay at the calorie number for, because it can change like this. So we're just gonna see as the days go, okay? This video is going to be relatively short because I'm running short on time today. So I'm just going to get into the back day. I finally went to a gym where it is tripod accessible. It's actually pretty cool because in the gym there were a few people that were recording for content. And yeah, so it made me feel more comfortable. And I didn't have to sneak around the tripod like I was doing for the last few weeks. So felt good about that. Alright guys, so yesterday was full back day. Now, I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but I said that I had to decide what I wanted to do, if I wanted to do more lat focused or more mid back focused on this specific back day. And what I chose was more lat focused because normally I do go towards more lat focused back days because my lats are what need the most work. My mid back is pretty developed, I would say. And yeah, so what I did was I started at this one machine. Now, I don't know the name of these machines. I want to find out, but all of them that I have used from this company, I love them. They are the red machines. I'm sure you guys have seen them before. And I started with these nice lat pull downs. Now, with this machine, it was so cool because it's so how you can move the handles. You can move them in any direction you want. You can go underhand, you can even go, you could bring them wider, you could bring them more narrow, you could go overhand, you could go side grip. So I was doing all different grips, and you guys will see in the clips. So I warmed up into my weight, and I actually went really heavy yesterday to start off my first set. I was only able to get, I think for the first set, 8 reps, and then I didn't do a drop set for that one. Then the second set, I got about, I think, 7, and then I started taking off a plate. I took off a plate and I did 3 plates and banged out some reps for there, and I did the same thing for the next 2 sets. Now, if you guys have seen my last videos, you will see that I said sometimes I work out more volume based in reps or more or lower reps, more strength based. Yesterday was one of those days. I wanted to do less reps, less drop sets, and more weight, more strength training. And that's what I did yesterday. So now, even though I do say it is strength training, it is still in the hypertrophy range of reps because it's still, I'm getting 7 or 8 reps. Arguably, people say that that anything over 6 reps can be hypertrophy based, but people say different things. I hear some people say 8 and up. I hear people say 7 and up. But in my mind yesterday, I was doing hypertrophy based strength training. That's what I'll call it. All right. So after doing these beautiful lat pull downs, I went right on to the normal lat pull down cable. I just used a long bar, and I just jumped right into a normal weight where I was getting, I think, 10 reps, I think, for my first one, and then I started to lower it and started to do heavier weight. And I didn't start including drop sets after the first 2 sets because I stayed at this cable pull down for, I think, another 3 or 4. So yeah, but felt really good. I just hit a straight bar. I didn't grab too wide. I just grabbed shoulder width and then absolutely murdered my lats. And so far at that point, I want to say I was about 7 sets of lats deep. Now, whenever I do back is like this because it's just one muscle group and it's a really fast day. Same with arm day when I superset it. That's why I like to do arm supersets sometimes when I need to save some time in my day. After those, I was so happy to see these pullovers. I was talking about in my last back day video how I want to include more pullovers, but I never find a pullover machine. But this gym did have one too, and I did use it yesterday. Beautiful feeling. I do want to say I did like the other one better at the other gym I was going to, but this one is still good for me. I don't know, it's something, it's like too small of a machine or something. I tried to even lower the seat a little bit, but it doesn't go down far enough. I'm a tall guy. I stayed at these lat pullovers for, I think, 4 sets. Now, for these sets, I was doing more volume based. I was doing a drop set for each set. At that point, my lats were fully fatigued, so I didn't want to overload them with too much weight because as the sets go on, your strength starts here with the first set, and then as sets go on, your strength goes down, and that's how it should be. You know, you shouldn't do it backwards where you start lighter weight and go heavier. That doesn't make too much sense to me. After those pullovers, I went on to single arm rows, okay? Single arm rows. I did one arm at a time so I can target each side of my back one at a time. I like to focus on each side as much as I can. The only thing with that is it takes too much time sometimes. I had a lot of time yesterday to spend, but so I did my 5x5s. I did 5 with my left side and then 5 on my right side, back to my left, back to my right, and then eventually I started going to failure for both. And I was going a pretty heavy weight with these two. I was getting a good rep range here, but I stayed here for 3 sets, and then I went on to another chest supported rows, but lying down where you guys will see it in the clips, but I didn't go too heavy. I think the heaviest I went was 2 plates and a 25. I was just doing for reps at this point because my back was pretty fatigued. Drops at the 25 to 2 plates, and that's what I did, I think, for 3 sets. So I did 6 sets so far for mid back, and then I just went and I finished with my rear delts. Now for rear delts, I switch it up a lot. Sometimes I do face pulls with the ropes on a cable. Sometimes I do reverse pec deck. And even sometimes what I used to do was I might actually start doing this again sometimes. It just takes a lot of time. I used to go grab a flat bench, lay it down right under a cable with a rope in front of my face hanging, and then I would just do face pulls like that while lying on a bench. And the reason why those are good are because you don't have to worry about balance. You don't have to worry about the way you're standing because you're just lying down, and you could go pretty heavy with those. So I might show you guys a clip of those my next back day because those did help my rear delts grow a lot and my traps. What I ended up doing was the reverse pec deck. I did 4 sets here, not too much of a lightweight actually. I went on a good weight where I was getting like close to 15 reps, but that's not too light. And then I was doing a drop set for each one. So I was just trying to burn it out at that point. Once those were done, I went on to show you my back pump. Now this gym has a posing room, so you guys are going to be seeing me in this posing room a lot after my workouts if I work out at this gym. And I was really happy to find out they had a posing room. So I just have to figure out, like, because I think I can control the lighting on the inside, and there's different mirrors. There's even a mirror on top so you can see yourself straight down. There's a mirror on the top right angle. There's mirrors on all sides. It's a nice posing room. So I'm going to be utilizing that as much as I can. And I feel like my back was looking pretty good here. After my back pump was shown, I went on and I just finished my abs. I didn't show any ab videos because it could get repetitive, I feel like. But I didn't even do ropes. I did a crunch machine for this one. And to be honest, it wasn't a great ab workout. I just did like 4 sets and I had to be on the phone during them, so I hate that. I absolutely hate that. But at that point it was kind of late, so I just ended up calling it after 4 sets. The reason why I was on the phone was because I was calling the other gym to see how hard it would be to cancel that membership, because some gyms purposely make it hard to cancel a membership so you could keep paying. You know how they do it. But I did end up figuring out how to cancel it, and it's pretty simple, so that was good news. And yeah, fully pumped back. Rear delts were feeling really nice too. Abs, I still got a decent pump, but it was nothing like I normally do. Good workout overall. And the next workout will be full arm day. Now I'm not sure if I'm gonna do an arm superset or not. Pretty sure I'm leaning more towards the arm superset, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. And I will see you guys in the next one, baby.